welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing. It's something I don't really usually do, but on this occasion I'm going to do it. But before I go any further, if you haven't already, give us a subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and come and join in. Give us some comments, tell me what you think. But like I say, I'm going to be doing a unboxing today, and it's going to be for a 3D printer. Now let me say, I've been aware of 3D printers for quite a while. They have been around for a while now, and I guess this is the time is probably to buy. Yeah, in the future they're going to get even better, but at the moment they're kind of peaking, and you're getting them at a good price at the moment. But I've got to say, this is a purchase I really didn't want to do, but after friends keep telling me you've got to get a 3D printer, you know, you've got to do this, it's just something that I've shied away from. I don't know why, I just have. But over the weekend I've come to the conclusion, if I can get it to work and it does what it says on the tin, it will benefit me for like my models and stuff that I do. So I took the plunge. For this one I paid I think it was £260, which is a reasonable price. It's probably just below the mid-range of printers. I don't know, I'm just guessing. Or it could be around the mid-range type printers, and I don't know enough about them to, you know, I can't rate one or the other because I've never done it before. I have a look at the odd videos and things like that on YouTube of people using them, and I've actually asked friends in the past if they could print me some things off, which they have, and you know, they've been okay. But like I say, I've took the plunge, but I'm not looking forward to it. I know that sounds really odd. It might be just the way I am at the moment. It might be my mood, I don't know. As you've probably heard from other videos I've done, I've got a few medical problems going on, and it's getting me down a bit at the moment, but that's by the by. But hopefully if I can get this working, it might cheer me up a bit. So what is it? What make is it? Yeah, it's a 3D printer. Here it is. I don't know how to pronounce it, but is it the ELEGOO Centuri Carbon Fused Deposition Modeling 3D printer. Now it's got a Design Award 2025. IF Design Award 2025. What's IF? I don't know. Is that good? I guess if it's got an award, maybe it's good. But is it an award they've done themselves? I don't know. Like I say, I don't know that much about them. But what I'm going to do is just, like I say, is do this unboxing. It come by the courier, next day delivery. Although did I order it on Saturday? I think it was either Saturday or Sunday. It's Tuesday today, on a 24-hour delivery, but as it was the weekend, they don't get processed until the Monday morning, so it got processed yesterday, and here it is, and it was here before midday today on Tuesday. Delivery wise, a little crumpled in the corner there, not too bad. Something you probably wouldn't, you know, something you'd expect. I was a bit concerned it coming through a courier because there can be some delicate parts in there. I believe there's a bit of glass there and stuff, but overall, that's probably the opposite corner is very similar to that one as well. So I don't know. Shall we get it unboxed and we'll have a look? I think I've got a space for it. There's a possibility it can go on this table because I think I haven't actually measured it there, but I think it'll go under my shelf there, because don't forget this, it's in a lot of packaging. As you can probably see the shelf up there behind. I don't know whether it's going to go on this desk, but I like this desk obviously for building stuff. But I've got a spot over there right above my computer. I've got like a table for a tower unit where the unit goes underneath. There's lots of space around it for the air to flow. So ideally it would be good in that spot. But I might have to make a board because I think the feet might just come over the edge. I'm not sure. I've got to see. Yeah, because I really most likely wanted this to go down in my workshop, but I do believe they can be a bit in cooler temperatures. And obviously being the winter at the moment down in my workshop, yeah, I put my heater on and that, but it can get quite cold down there. So I've decided for now it's going to come up here until I know a lot more about them. So without further ado, shall we get it open? And like I say, I'm not really looking forward to it, but I'm not sure how I'm going to get in here, because there's not much room on this desk. Don't know if these handles pop out and then it opens, or probably from the top. Right, let's do it, shall we? If my hair's looking a bit of a mess, I've just been out in the rain. We've got Storm Bram going on at the moment, so that's why I'm looking a bit like I've been out in a storm. Okay. It's all taped up and sealed nicely. You know, they obviously know that they're quite delicate, so they need to box them up for transport, I suppose. Okay, let's spin it. Here it is, folks. Look, it looks well packed, and a lot of sponge. This black sponging. Instruction manual. Oh no. And some other instructions, a user guide there. I'll just pop them down there. Whoop, no, knock my things off. Right, this lifts off. Why is that shape? Don't know. Don't want to break anything. Sponge is not that thick on the top, to be honest. There's obviously 2 layers of that, but it's not that thick. But that's glass there. That's glass, but it looks all intact, so I can't really complain. Anyway, what I'll do is I'm going to put this down on the floor, because oh no, this lifts out. I'm going to have to put the camera down. I don't know if it'll film from there actually. Let's have a look if I can see what that looks like from there. Okay, I think this is the top, because this is going to lift out, I think. It's separate. So I think it's going to lift out. There we go. That's the actual lid, I believe. I'm going to leave it in the sponge. And I'm going to just pop it over here for the time being. Just move that out of the way. It's going to be, looking at that, it's going to be really close to that spot I want, but I think I might have to put a board on so the feet fit nice and level. Right, yeah, I'm going to have to drop this box now down on the floor so I can actually lift it out. And I've got to say, this isn't light, it's a lot heavier than what I expected. Right, I'm going to go to the floor. Oh, there we go. It's actually like in a little sleeve at the bottom, so lifting it out of that sleeve. Oh, here we go. Right, I've now got it in place. I've checked it with the spirit level as it is at the moment. I haven't put the lid or anything on just yet, but that's where I am. I've had to put a plate of wood there, which I really need to cut to size, but for the time being that's fine, it's not in the way. What I'll do is just draw around it to give me the shape, and then I can take that down to the workshop and I can, you know, cut the shape out. It's come a lot further this way. I didn't anticipate the plug going in the back into the socket in the back of the machine, so, and it stands out about that far. What's that, a couple of inches? So I didn't anticipate that. So I did look at it, turning it round so the front was there and then pushing it back, but then thinking about it, the spool of filament has to go on the side there, so it could go there, in there, but it would block all this space up there. I've got my internet router there as well, which may have to be moved because you shouldn't have them really close to electronics, but I will look at that and see what happens. With that. But I'm at the point now where I'm about to take off the other packaging, and I'm looking at the user guide, which is like a quick user guide, and it says, please note, refer to the included USB drive for setup and installation instruction video. So there must be a USB in there. But it's saying take out the foam and toolkit from the printer, and it's showing from the top there, but it's actually showing there's a lid on the top, but the lid isn't on the top because it's in there. So let me have a look. It's saying take out the foam. Alright, okay. Oh, yep. It's a cardboard box. Cardboard box there with gubbins, I guess. And that foam can go out the way. There's another section of foam there. Just got to be careful because that looks like it's by the print head, which is going to need snipping off because it's got cardboard round. Oh, there's more inside, even more gubbins. I think that's where the bottom of the toolbox went, the box with the tools in. And then I can see the plate at the bottom, which I'm not going to touch. So it's saying please refer to the included USB drive for the setup and installation video. That's out. I'm guessing the USB is in this box. Ooh. Oh, there's the LED screen, which will be fitted on the bottom. I'm just going to leave that there for a minute. I'll see why they sent a separate power cable now, because it comes with a European plug one. That's why it comes separate. Right, I can see we've got some grease, some build platform glue stick, screwdriver, some Allen keys, a bit of filament, and it is only a little bit as well, scraper blade. Oh, and there's the for the filament on the side. No, there is no. Oh, there it is. There's the USB drive in there. I thought it was missing because there's a little space in the box. I don't know if you can pick it up. That space there was nothing in there. I thought, oh, is that where the USB stick went? But no, it's in the bag. So let me get rid of this box and see what it says. I think this clips on the side, but it's just me. I don't read the instructions. They're all there, and I knew this goes on the side. It just fits in, and then you literally just turn it until it locks in place, like that, and that's it, in place. And then your filament spool will go on there, and I'm guessing it gets fed through there. Let's get the USB. Oh, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to take the tape off the door and the plastic. That's what I'm going to do. Just pop that out of the way for a minute. There's the cable or the loom there. That's going to be the plug for the screen then to plug in, but I won't do it until it tells me when to do it and how to do it. Let's get this off. There's like a door catch under there, I think. Oh, there we go. In fact, it just closes on a magnet. It's going to make life a bit easier now. Let's take the film off. Oh, there's a film on the inside as well. That's off. Pop that over there. Just shut it up because I don't need too much dust in there. Okay, that's that off. And if I just give you a little look with the film off at the moment. Shall I open the door and you can have a look inside? There you go, there's the build plate and the head. The printer head is up there. Obviously the lid's got to go on yet, but I won't do that until I get the instructions to tell me to do it. And that just shuts via a magnet. Something I've got to be aware of, but I can't see it being a problem, is that swinging right round my computer screen's there. So I've got to be aware of that. Let's get this USB stick and pop it in. There it is. In fact, I think I can pop it in my keyboard. I don't really use these USBs, but I think it should work, I think. Yep. There's an unboxing video. You won't get that video until you unbox it because it's inside. And I've done that already. Oh, I didn't see that bit of sponge. Oh, okay. There's the plate screws that have got to come out. So that's the 3 bolts that come out. Also in the video to begin with, it shows you there this bit of foam has got to come out. Just like that. Force anything too much. There we go. Out it comes. Just that block of foam. Let me shut that door. That's the screen there. That pulls out. I just need to check the video again. I'm doing it right. Yeah, and with the blue writing facing like the camera now, that will come down there and it should clip into there. You can kind of see where it's got to go. well, it naturally just, there you go, and I believe that's in place. Then you've got a couple of clips on there, and they're going to clip into there, so that goes back up into there. Make sure the looms goes back. Oh, that goes on, that goes on. There we go, and that goes on there, and then it just slots down. The door should open above it, and that's the screen on. At no point did that video at the start tell me to put the lid on, so here we go. There's a film on both sides. Let's put that there for a minute. It fits on, there's like little rubber pads in the corner, and it literally just sits on the top like that. Okay, and then it's completely enclosed. Now, I don't know if I mentioned earlier the red light you can see there. If you've seen a red light, it's just my mouse. There's nothing turned on at the moment. ELEGOO, create the future, and it's booting up. Ooh. Okay, so now it's asking for the language, which is going to be English. Start self-check process. Place the build plate correctly with side A facing up, or the process is expected to last for about 30 minutes. Right, side A face up. Okay folks, just so you can see, there's an A in the corner there, so A is faced up. I'm going to shut the door. So this is going to take about 30 minutes folks. Here we go. Press start. Oh, do not touch the printer during the self-check. Nozzle heating. Now, it hasn't asked me at any point to put any filament in there or anything. It's going to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stages, I believe. First one is nozzle heating. Second one is heated bed heating. Then heat break cooling fan, main board cooling fan, input shaping, and automatic leveling. Now it reckons this is going to take about 30 minutes folks. It's finished doing its auto setup, or it's called device self-check. It's gone through all the procedures, and I'm guessing it was probably a little under 30 minutes, but roughly about 30 minutes or so. I wasn't told, so I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, it's done. Press load. Can't push it any further according to that, I think. We go any further? Okay, that's it. I can't go any further. Go to file, to the boat, highlighted texture build plate, side A, and press print. Here we go. First print on its way folks. Something's happening. I'm shining a light from my phone. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. It's certainly doing something. Well, there you go, folks. My first 3D print. What do you think? Come out all right? It's just a little test model that you get the file with the printer when you buy the printer. Well, that's done. But now I've set it to work, and it's printing some other stuff off for me for my RC cars. I've done an handbrake there, which you can't really see because it's really small, but it's just printing the steering wheel for a Land Rover that I'm doing, and it's just coming up to halfway through it. So folks, if you enjoyed that, give us a subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and comment below. Tell me what you think. Have you got a 3D printer? Tell me what you think, and I'll see you next time.